be. For thee, my lord, for thee. Power hath descended forth from thy hand. Our feet may swiftly carry out thy command. So we shall flow a river forth to thee, and teeming with souls shall it ever be. Nomine Patri et Filii, Spiritus Sancti.
Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day, Marcus.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. How are you doing today?
I am doing well. I have been immersed in the Aaron Gobrog, whatever you say, culture of the Boondock Saints for the past week, immersing myself in what Troy Duffy must have been going through when he created this film. I am ready to talk about it. It has such a deep cult following that I feel like we owed it to the fans of this movie to go as much research as we could, and to release it on St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm not a big St. Patrick's Day celebrator, but especially here in Chicago, where streets run wild on that given day. But
rivers run green and streets run wild.
They do, and I was looking so forward to this only because. I wasn't only because, of course, I haven't seen the Boondock Saints.
Let's rewind that because, just to be clear, everyone, Marcus Hall had never seen the Boondock Saints. Now, this is interesting to me because the premise alone seems like a movie you would have sought out.
Easily. And if, upon the release, and I mean, of course, living in West Texas and the 5 theaters that Boondock Saints was released in, we were not one of those 5 theaters. So when the time came around for video, I was already in the military by then, and
that's right.
This just kind of passed me up, where after watching this film, and we'll go over everything that we have to think about, both of us, for this in the investigation that we did on everything too here, but I would easily see if my 19, 20-year-old self would have seen this when it came out. I think that it would have been in my heart forever, easily. But now it's neither here nor there. But let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it because I don't want to offend anyone, but I don't think this movie is timeless. I think if this movie would have been released in 98. When probably it was originally planned to be released, I think it would have been a much more well-received movie. I think that would have been right on the tail end of all the Tarantino and all of the just sort of quick, like, is this offensive? Yes, it is, but these characters are really cool, so we're kind of okay with it. It's well-written, it's snappy.
Right.
And it was just released too late, I think.
Yeah, the bungle that happened, when we'll go over the whole doc and everything too, the documentary of Troy Duffy and that team trying to get the movie made. I mean, honestly, Adam, I don't know why we're not doing an episode on the doc itself and
the
not
documentary
Boondock
is
Saints.
Amazing.
It is.
It is so good.
Is. And I cannot tell you the emotional rainbow and arc that I went through during, like, at first, so not seeing Boondock Saints, I was 100%, I never really want to see it. Every time I heard somebody talk about it, it was a college kid at Trace's in Wrigleyville or something, or IO, it's just somebody who said it's their favorite movie, and it just didn't, it was just unsettling after that, and I didn't really want to watch it. Yeah. And it's kind of like the older generation saying Citizen Kane or, something like that. And then when I immediately watched the movie, we'll go over that, but when I watched the documentary overnight, it was kind of like, the first 5 minutes I saw this guy, I saw Duffy working hard, it's in black and white, it's hard edits, and it's him smoking the whole time. I was like, this guy's working hard, he's a bartender, all he wants to do is get a screenplay made, and then my heart goes like, well, maybe I do need to care about this movie more, and then as that progresses, that goes away.
We'll get into that. But one thing I wanted to touch on, let's go ahead and talk about the stuff we don't like to talk about, which is how to contact us and our social media stuff. We are on Twitter and we are on Instagram at BB Karate Podcast. And that is also our Gmail address, bbkaratepodcast@gmail.com. And
you can find us at Facebook at Bullets, Bourbon, and Karate. I promise you we are going to add more stuff.
We are.
This is something that Adam and I are not good at all, that we need to get better at. Our compadres... I meant to say compadres, but I hiccuped there. Sorry. Our compadres at Creep Street Podcast do a great job of social media.
Check them out.
And yeah, we need to learn from them, because we definitely need to post more than just on the day before and the day we release a freaking podcast.
Very true.
Yeah.
And we got a big email today. We are now available on iHeartRadio.
Yes, we are. Exciting. So a whole new crowd.
That's right. I'm sure that's really going to bust our doors wide open.
There it is.
But if you listen to us on iTunes, please rate us or review us. We'd love to hear from you, hear what you think. Give us a 5-star review. It'll do a lot for us. And if you want to talk to us, give us some suggestions for movies, feel free to do that as well at bbkaratepodcast@gmail.com will be the best way to get in touch with us. Now, Marcus.
Yes.
Now that that's done... before we get into what you've planned for us, I want to just do a personal thing real quick. So okay. I am at home right now, and I had the distinct pleasure of going through my storage unit, my parents' storage unit, which is always just the best. We talk about so much nostalgia on here.
Yeah.
I messaged you a while ago. I had found some of my old VHS tapes,
right,
and I just so happened to have a VCR in my apartment, and so. None of them were rewound, and I thought maybe I should rewind them. And I was like, no, because when I start watching them, I'm picking up where 7-year-old Adam left off.
That's the best thing, yes.
It's insane to think about. Dino Riders, Transformers, TMNT, G.I. Joe, all these VHS tapes just ripped to shit, and all probably in very poor condition. But today, I wanted to go to the storage unit specifically. I was in town, and I wanted to go specifically to look for a few... baseball cards, things like that. Which
time to start pulling them out right now, man.
Spoiler alert, found a 1996 Topps Kobe Bryant rookie in fantastic condition. So
jealous, man.
Not a bad trip. In fact, I found 2 other Kobe Bryant rookies that are also in pretty good condition. But that's not what I wanted to talk about here. What I wanted to talk about is I also went because I got my DVD collection.
Yes.
And I just wanted to pull out some of the bangers that I pulled out because I don't plan to keep these. I plan to give them away.
Okay.
That's right.
Crazy, but I like it.
Crazy, but I like it. I don't know if the market for DVDs will ever hit, but if it does, I got some good stuff here. First off, the first release of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Ooh.
Oh, baby.
That's sharp.
Baby.
Not sealed, so none of these are sealed, right? These are all open.
These are all. I busted them. I got to let them breathe. Shout out to Major Wrestling Podcast. Probably the best. You know how they released 2 DVDs on one DVD?
Yeah.
This may be the best example of that I've ever seen.
Oh, that is great.
So
Adam is holding up right now a double feature of Showdown in Little Tokyo and Bloodsport. That is awesome. Oh my god.
Baby.
Great. Man.
And then, probably my favorite action movie that really changed the game for me, a Criterion collection.
Oh, yeah.
Of Hard Boiled. Now, it would take a lot for me to give this away, just because I love this movie so much. I could probably get this DVD now for, I don't know, $6, but oh, man. Did I love watching this DVD. Speaking of Boondock Saints.
Oh, Reservoir Dogs. Beautiful. Yeah.
Sort of redefined cool. I mean...
Definitely what Duffy was going after here with
I think
Boondock Saints. Yeah.
I think so. And this is what I will be giving away today.
I'm ready.
Now, to win this, and I'm putting this up early, so you don't have to listen to the whole thing to realize what you have to do to win. If you want to win this next DVD, all you need to do is write us a review on iTunes. And if we read your review on the air, you will win Adam Archer's original copy of The Big Hit.
Man, that is not... Look at that cover. That is great there, man.
What about this don't you want to watch if you see this on the video? I mean, the gun is in 3D. It's coming at you.
It's coming at you.
I will send this to you. I mean, the disc is clean. It comes with the insert.
Oh, it's a shitty disc with just the yellow in the middle. Yeah,
it's the shitty. You get no cover on the disc.
Right.
Side's, I think one side's widescreen and one side's, So you get widescreen and full screen, depending on if you got one of those box TVs.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
You're good to go on it.
So, write us an iTunes review, and if we read it on air here on our next episode, you're going to be getting Adam Archer's original copy of The Big Hit.
That's it, guys. You could write a one-word review. Cool. Shitty. You can write anything that you want to on there.
I tell you, though, if you write shitty, I may not give you that one. I may give you something else. But you'll win something. And
give them X versus Seaver.
Oh, I don't have that one. But I got...
Oh, nice.
TMNT 2.
Secret of the Ooze.
Ooh. I got the very first DVD release of Enter the Dragon.
Oh, that's awesome. I love those old ones, the clip kind of cover on it. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Now, this may be the best triple feature ever released.
Oh, no. One
Get
DVD
ready,
triple feature?
It's actually a Blu-ray. This is one of my more recent purchases. I was trying to do something. I thought I could write an Over the Top the musical. And so I had to buy the DVD. But it's tough to find just an Over the Top DVD for I could find one for $5 or $6, but this one was $8. And you get Demolition Man, Over the Top, and Tango and Cash all in one DVD.
Oh my God! How do you not just spend the night just going through that thing every other night?
3 of the hits.
That is
great. 3 of the hits. One of my favorite movies, White Man Can't Jump.
Oh yeah.
Now this is really cool. This I don't remember if this was one of my first DVDs, but it was one of the ones I remember most about purchasing, going in, knowing it was being released because I'd seen a list of it. It is the Miramax Dimension Collector's Edition of The Crow.
That's nice.
Insert. I mean, these are crisp. There's a little bit of dust on them, but that's just on the front. And it's a beautiful DVD. If we ever do The Crow, I might...
Yeah, we'll have to at some point. Yeah, it's nice,
this away.
Man.
It's just great. Bonus behind the scenes feature, profile on James O'Barr, extended scene, deleted footage, original poster concept, production design, storyboards, a French track. You can do DVD ROM features if you remember those.
Oh yeah, put it into your Windows player, let it load up for about 3 hours, and you can
watch the screenplay. You can do a Devil's Night trivia game.
So, that's fun. Nice.
Now this one I thought you might like, Marcus. Check this bad boy out.
I'm ready. Oh, nice. Brandon Lee Laser Mission, digitally remastered.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Now, his first on-screen appearance, I believe, is Legacy of Rage, but I believe this is number 2.
Yeah, yep.
I found this in a Kroger dollar bin. This DVD was $1.
I don't think they sold it anywhere but Kroger. I think that was it.
Laser Mission had that Kroger exclusive original Punisher.
That Dolph. Yeah, the Punisher.
Yeah,
man,
it has some weird sticky stuff on it.
Looks like your dad set his coffee there a couple of times on it. Just let it go.
A really clean copy of Masters of the Universe with Dolph.
Man,
Frank Langella.
That's hot.
And then, just for funsies, I got more. I just didn't want to take up the whole time. But the complete Rambo.
Oh my God!
DVD set. Rambo 1, 2, and 3 all have bonus features.
Look at that thick sucker, man. Oh.
Yeah, man. So, Rambo 1, 2, and 3. Do you remember the movie Equilibrium with Christian Bale and Tay Davis?
Yeah, where they can't have feelings in the future?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like a dream, right?
Yeah.
And he cuts his face off and just sort of slides down. Oh,
I love that movie. It was great. Yeah.
I have that DVD too, but on the DVD cover, I thought they were a little presumptuous, and they go, "Forget the Matrix."
Yeah, they just forget what you know.
Yeah, this is about to change everything. Forget one of the best sci-fi movies of all time. Yeah. Equilibrium's here.
This is it.
So if you have, you know what, and hit us up if you have some really fun DVD collections of some action movies, like some really weird ones, like that Laser Mission one. If you have any along those lines, hit us up too. Let us see some of your picks.
Yeah, I want to know what's in everybody's deep personal collection too. Stuff that we haven't seen, something like that too. Yeah.
So with that out of the way, as we mentioned earlier, Marcus Hall had never seen this movie because he was out serving our country.
Yeah.
So what we had Marcus do, or Marcus thought to do, was he's going to write what he believed, because he really had no idea what this movie. He had heard about it, but that's about it.
Yeah. I knew, so the things that I knew Norman Reedus was in it. I knew Sean Patrick Flannery was in it. I knew Willem Dafoe, Billy Connolly, but that was it. I just knew people in it.
You knew of the cast.
Yes.
So Marcus wrote what he believes this movie, the original plot of this movie, before Marcus Hall saw it. So Marcus, read us the plot as you thought it might be before you saw this movie.